The resource-based view is a conceptual of the firm that attempts to explain why some firms are more profitable than others. The logic boils down to more successful firms possessing resources and capabilities that are superior to those of competitors and difficult for competitors to replicate. Resources are things that the firm owns or has access to that it can use to create and capture value. Capabilities are things that the firm does to create and capture value. Note that not doing something is not a capability. If, for example, a firm does not advertise and this benefits them strategically, it is incorrect to say that not advertising is a capability. Instead, one must identify what they do that allows them not to advertise. This is the capability. Identifying what type of competitive advantage a firm has requires identifying the resources and capabilities that are key to its success. These are known as core competencies. Each of them, or relevant combinations, should then be analyzed according to VRIN criteria. How valuable it is, meaning it does not increase the price customers are willing to pay, attract more customers, or lower costs to the firm. How rare it is, meaning do many other firms have access to similar things, and how costly it is to imitate, and how costly it is to substitute, meaning other firms easily access a different resource or capability that accomplishes the same purpose. Rarity is the characteristic that most students have a hard time understanding. The question of rarity very much has to do with the nature or degree. For example, most firms have reputations, but when assessing the rarity of a reputation for a specific firm, the question is not whether other firms have reputations. The question is whether how many firms have a reputation that is similar to the reputation of the firm being analyzed. Similarly, the degree or quality of the resources matter. For example, if a manufacturer has been recognized as the highest quality manufacturer in its field, then its reputation for quality is rare, even if other competitors have reputations for quality. Being seen as the best is rare. Another common problem with reasoning about rarity is when the analysis says that a resource is not rare, but is difficult to imitate. This does not make sense. If a resource is not rare, then it must not be difficult to imitate because it has been imitated many times. VRIN analysis is performed resource by resource, one at a time. It is incorrect to say Apple is valuable or Apple is rare, etc. It is also incorrect to say a valuable resource of Apple's is its operating system. A rare resource of Apple's is its brand. These are both very common mistakes. They do not provide any insight into sustainable competitive advantage because sustainable competitive advantage comes from resources and capabilities that meet all of VRIN criteria. The correct approach is Apple's operating system is valuable because, and then go on. Apple's operating system is rare because, go on. Now, I have one table that is going to pop up on the screen, and to summarize it, I'll say reputation for quality stands out as a powerful competitive advantage. It's well known in the industry and tough to replicate due to years of consistent performance and path dependency. There's new marketing techniques that are also a strength, though it's somewhat difficult to imitate or substitute as other firms eventually catch up. Human capital management is deeply tied to company culture and social complexity, making it very hard to imitate, though the competitors might find alternative ways to reduce its impact, although these resources help explain why the firm continues to stay ahead of its competition.